back to the UGA, the Universal Gaming Association. My name is Benjamin, aka Silent, and today we will play against Steel Warrior, Tobi, the coach of the Steel Warriors, and yeah, it's our week 7 match of the UGA. So, as always, first I will talk a little bit about the matchup, about my team preparation, and later we jump right into the battle. The first thing I see here in the team from Steel Warrior is obviously the Labras. He has also the Taurus, which can go wild if he gets the anger point. He could also possibly go for double intimidate with Taurus and Crocodile. Salasse pretty scary as well, with fake out and poison coverage against my Clefable. Vikavolt, I think he will bring Vikavolt just to cover for my Mesprit and my Blastoise, two Pokemon I bring very often. And yeah, I think for the last two, let's go back. The 4 Pokemon in the first row, I think are the Pokemon he will bring. So Salasse, Vikavolt, Lapras, Zapdos as well, just because I like to intimidate this season. Zapdos has Defiant to protect his Pokemon to get intimidated, and also he's great against my against some of my Pokemon like the Regice, for example, or the Surfetch'd. So for the other 2 Pokemon I have no clue what he will bring. Maybe he goes Trick Room with Hattern and with Lurantis. Maybe he goes with Altaria to get some Tailwind. Maybe he wants to bring Crook for the Intimidate, Taurus for Intimidate, I don't know. Riolu for some Max Guard strats, I have no clue. But I know what I will bring. So the first 5 Pokemon I will bring, and the other 6 Pokemon I wasn't sure who to bring. So I just took Aggron for coverage. Aggron's pretty good against Vikavolt, against all the Pokemon I expect this week. So I think Aggron is also good against Hatterene. So yeah, I will just show you the team I've built for this week. Where is the switch? Wait. Switch should be okay. Yeah, now you can see the switch. So first Pokemon I bring this week will be Regice with Weakness Policy. He has plenty of Pokemon that will prog my Weakness Policy. I will be able to prog it by myself as well. For the ability Clear Body, that means nobody can grab my stats. That will come in handy. I will explain later why. The EV spread is just max special attack and max HP with not min speed, but nearly. I have 55 speed on level 50, which is important too. For the moves, I have Blizzard because I'm pretty sure I can set the sail up by myself, the hail up by myself, and I will mostly max my Regice here. What's the name? The Focus Blast, no, Flash Cannon. The Flash Cannon is just for Hatterene, and yeah, I think that's it. And to boost my physical defense as well, because yeah, we know Regice is a beast on the special side, but not as bulky on the physical side. I mean, 100 bulk is not bad, but it's not like 200 like he has in a special defense. I also run Ancient Power, just because I was between a Thunderbolt and Ancient Power, but when we take a look on his team, I could use electric type moves against Lapras and Zapdos, and I think that's it. But the rock type moves hit Zapdos, hit Lapras, hit Salasse, hit Vikavolt. That's the 4 Pokemon I expect him to bring. I can send the Sandstorm for my Dracozolt as well. Sorry for that. And I can also hit the Froslass, very effective. So I switched up from the and also I don't give Vikavolt electric terrain, because maybe he's not levitating with an iron ball, I don't know. I don't trust the thing. Yeah, so that's my Regice for this week. Nope. Here. Next Pokemon I bring is my Clefable with anti-poison berry, because when we take a look of his team again, he has no steel types. Obviously he can run some steel moves on this Pokemon, but no stab steel moves, which means poison is the other way to go. And he has Salazzle. Salazzle is pretty strong, but I think with an anti-poison barrier should be good to go. And one hit KO the Salazzle, because Salazzle isn't so bulky. Can hit hard, is fast, but yeah, that's it. For the spreads, it's just a bulky set with some special defense, and yeah, that's the ability. I have the Unaware, because if he is able to boost his Anger Point on Crocodile or on Tauros, or to get a Weakness Policy boost, Clefable does not care, does not know. It's just the same damage. Unaware makes that my opponent's attack are not boosted, which is pretty good. Next I go with Moonblast. The Moonblast is for his Crocodile. Yeah, for Crocodile, Riolu, Zapdos, there are 3 Pokemon that are weak to Fairy. And having some Fairy coverage, even if it's just Clefable, not offensive, is pretty good. The only thing that really resists the Fairy type damage is Salazzle. Then for the moves, yeah, Moonblast, Reflect. For the physical threats in his team, Follow Me and Protect. Pretty standard here. For the next Pokemon, special, the best friend from Regice. This week, not with Eviolite, but with Focus Sash. I figured out if my opponent goes, for example, for some Anger Point plays, I really want to set up the Trick Room. And even with Eviolite, I can't lift this. And I had no Pokemon that would use the Focus Sash, so why not give it to him? For the EV spreads, just defensive. I could have given him more attack, special attack, but I really want not to do too much damage on my Regice, because my only damage move is really just to proc my Weakness Policy. Ability, Fire Absorb, which could come in handy if I play against Salazzle. I have to eat an Overheat with my Ally Switch. For the moves, Mystical Fire. With Mystical Fire I can proc the Weakness Policy on my Regice and lower the special attack on my opponent's Pokemon. Because of Clear Valley, I will not lower my own special attack hitting my Regice, but I can proc my Weakness Policy. Then I have also Haze. It's the move. If I can set up Trick Room and my opponent starts to set up, for example, Tauros, then I can just go Haze and reset the stats. The same goes for maybe Lapras with Weakness Policy, and yeah, several stuff that I really want to just to reset, or maybe even the Intimidates from opponent. I can reset the Intimidate on, for example, my Aggron or my Surfetch. Okay, Surfetch can't be intimidated, but my Dragozord, for example, and be good to go from there. Ally Switch, I know many people hate this, but yeah, that's really his reason to be. If my opponent goes for a fire type move, I can switch positions with Regice and he absorbs it. If my opponent attacks with a steel type move, it's not very effective. If my opponent attacks with a fighting type move, yeah, it has no effect to ghost Pokemon. Just have to watch out for rock type, but I think my opponent has no rock type in his team, so I think these two will have a really good week. And Max Geyser into my Regice. My Regice really does not care. Okay, for the next Pokemon, I've got the Surfetch'd. Surfetch'd with his Leak, which means he gets a +2 bonus on crits. That's a 50% chance to crit everything, which is pretty good because if he wants to hide behind screens, critical hits ignore the screens, which is pretty good. Well, For the stats, he has some speed investment to outspeed some Pokemon, not the Frothlas or the Tauros, but the rest of his team, for example Zapdos, after one max S stream, if I decide to max my Surfetch. Ability is just... oh, that's the wrong ability, I have to change this later, but he should have Scrappy to not get intimidated. I would change this now. Yeah, for the moves, he gets Brick Break, he gets Brave Bird, and he gets Steel Wing. Steel Wing is pretty much here for Hatterene and Detect. Next Pokemon I bring this week is my Dracozolt with an Lumberry. I really don't want to get burned by Salazzle. Max attack, not max speed, just the speed I need to outspeed most things I can outspeed. Later, if I got my Sand Rush boost, I should outspeed his whole team. For the attacks, I've got Volt Beak, which does pretty good damage on Lapras, Rock Slide, and Low Kick. Low Kick is there for the what's the name, Crocodile, and Protect. Yeah, and my last Pokemon this week is the Aggron with a Life Orb. It has some speed investment to outspeed Lapras. I think Lapras will not have too much speed investment. Lapras is naturally 80 speed. My Aggron comes to 85 in case he has invested some speed EVs. I really just want to outspeed him. Max attack, the rest in bulk. Ability Rocket to don't get recoil damage on my Head Smash. I also have Iron Head again for Hatterene and the Demolition to break some screens, the same like Surfetched. Brick Break over close combat just to get rid of the screens from Lapras, and for the last move Protect. So now I will just jump into give my Surfetch item to change his ability, and I think we can just jump right into the battle. So let's go. Okay, so here we go, week 7 of the UGA. I have to win this match, so let's go. I mean, Tobi has to win this match as well, so I think we will both do our best. Yeah, I think he can choose the Root Series 11 or whatever. Something with what's not Series 9. So let's see if my strat works. I mean, Clefable and Regieleki should be pretty good. If I don't see anything that threats me. Just have to break later the I just have to break later on the Lapras. And I really have 3 Pokemon that really hits hard the Lapras. I can also hit pretty hard the Hatterene. Okay, let's finally choose the rules. Zapping Pincurchins against the Warriors. UGA, I have fixed the ability of my Surfetched. Let's choose, I mean Battle Tower is okay, like Battle Tower. Let's go. Okay, today. Okay, there is Lapras, Vikavolt. It's more or less what I've expected. Let me think about this just a moment. I mean, there's no Salazzle, so I think Regieyes and Clefable is a pretty good start. Later, Dracozolt to clean up a little bit. And maybe even Surfetched or Aggron. Aggron just for the Hatterene. Hatterene. Aggron is pretty good against everything but Zapdos and Crook. fetched. Yeah, I think I will bring Aggron because my Dracozolt is a little bit weak against Hatterny. If I have to play in the end game against Hatterny, it come in handy. Let's go for this. There is no Frozelast, that means he can't go for Anger Point strats. I don't think he will bring Vikavolt, because I don't have my Blastoise or my Mesprit. So good luck, have fun, and start the match. So he's bringing Zapdos and Riolu. Okay, what is he planning to do here? I mean, he can coach his Zapdos. Coaching his Zapdos is an idea. I think I will start with Reflect and with an Protect. Maybe he goes Max and procs my weakness policy, which would be fine. I mean, even if he has no way to kill my Cliff in one hit. I'm not even sure if Zapdos learns some Steel type moves, or Poison type moves. Okay, he's using Helping Hand. It's okay. Protecting. Okay. I've dodged, that's good. So, now I think I can go for a Protect on my Clef and for a Max Hailstorm into the Zapdos, because I think he could maybe wear Scarfed. He will probably go again for Steel Wing. If he goes for Steel Wing, behind my Protect, I should be behind my Reflect. I should be pretty safe. So now my Berry is pretty useless. Okay, you've proc my weakness policy. Okay, he's using Low Kick. Okay, Zapdos is gone. That's great. So now, I think next turn I will take out the Riolu. Because now this Sash is broken. He's probably winning Sash, I think. I mean, he could give you light, but I have a Sandstorm too. Okay, he's playing Hatterny, so maybe he is going for. I mean, a Regice, so I should live anything he throws on me, just in case. I go for a Max Ice into Riolu. Don't care. Yeah, I go for Max Ice into Riolu. He's maxing Hatterny, so I think he's going for Max Flare here into my Regice. I have the Aggron in the back. Or he's going for Max Guard to get his speed control, which is also an option. In that case, I have a full healthy Clefable. Okay, he's not using Max Guard. Sunny Day. Okay, he wants to do some massive damage with fire. I will bring the ice up again. Okay, Riolu's gone. No more shenanigans. Shenanigans. against my Pokemon. I'm really not sure. My Reggie is too strong right now. It's the Max Flare, makes sense. Yeah, live this. Should live another one. Now what's his last Pokemon? He still not knows that I have a Max Steel Spike. Okay, it's Vikavolt. I would say that's good, because Vikavolt can't win against my two Pokemon at the back. Or just go for this again. Hatterene is slower than me. And I can go for a max Rockfall. And that way set Descent. For my Dracozolt in the back. Okay, next turn, he will probably kill my Clef now with a max whatever. Yeah. What does this does? Confusing, okay. He has confused me. So now I think I can pretty sure go for double protect. And next turn just click Iron Hat and kill the Hatterene. Protect here, protect there. I think even the Max Flare should not do the trick on my Regice, because it's a Regice behind the screen. I hope. Yeah, behind the protect. So it should be good to go. So Max Flare into Reggie into Aggron. Okay. I think people forget Aggron isn't bad against. Okay, I mean Fairy type move wouldn't be better neither, so it's okay. Let's see. Iron Hat. If that's not enough, a Flush Cannon. That should be okay. There's the Anti-Steel Berry. That's good to know. So no weakness policy. Okay, so game 1 is over. Pretty solid win. Now how will he adjust to this? I mean, he had already a really good start with his two Pokemon. Play with the same rules. Okay, I think he will go for Max Steel Spike now, probably. This time I would try to go with these two, again with Aggron on the back, and maybe, I mean, he hasn't even seen my last Pokemon here. He could totally go for Lapras. Could really just go for Lapras here. Let's go for Surfetched. I think Crook will come this time, and Lapras maybe as well. Having a way to break his breakthrough. I mean, you have Steel Wing as well. 3 Pokemon with Steel attacks for the Hatterene. Yeah, let's do this. So I think I've started with Regice and Fable again, if I'm not wrong, and I've brought this time Surfetched and Aggron in the back. This time I just have to play it a little bit different. Lapras and Hatterene. So what do you want to do here? Lampent. I have Lampent. Which means he wants the Trick Room, I guess. And there is really no real way to play around this. But I mean, Trick Room wouldn't be bad neither, right? Because I can just go this and I'll switch. Maybe let him set the Trick Room. He will set the screens, so screen and the barrier will be pretty tough to break through. Yeah. I mean, once the Hatterene is gone, I really don't care about Trick Room anymore. So I have Surfetched in the back, who can take care of the Lapras later. Let's go, I switch. Hate me. Okay, this will do like 0 damage, but will set the screens. Okay, there's the berry. So, but I think another max Steel Spike could do the trick here. Yeah, that's the trick room. Okay. So what do I want to do now? He set the trick room for me. Now I can go for this and for another max Steel Spike into the Hatterene. He will not kill my Lampent in one turn. I mean, that's neat, but I mean, still Lapras should not be able to take me out. Now I've got the speed advantage thanks to this trick room here. Now this defense boost, it's now like I would have a Reflector I'm +2. And Max Geyser into Lampent. So Lampent is sashed. I've still got the advantage, but he will get the weather later. Okay, that's real low. So now I think I can go for I can double up into the Riolu here. I could just, yeah, I think I go double into the Riolu because Lapras behind the screen max is too bulky for me. Okay, that should break the sash. That lowers the water attack damage output he has now. And I think with a Helping Hand it's not enough to take my Regice out. Yeah, Regice is too bulky on the special side, especially for Lapras. So now I think I can go with a Mystic Fire into the Lapras, just to take him out, pretty much, because Lapras with air, and I will definitely go for something into these Zapdos. So what do we have in the back? Aggron and Sirfetch'd. This game isn't over now. I think I have to hit the Blizzard. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 2. That's good. Okay, let's go for Mystical Fire into Lapras. Ah, okay. I mean, I could try and hope. Or just go for something that will do damage. Let's go for Blizzard. If I hit the Blizzard, this game is over. Lapras? Okay, I've just hit the right. I've hit the Zapdos, so nice. I really don't care about Lapras anymore. Just the Thunder. Yeah, I tank this. So okay, I'm paralyzed now. What now? Could go for another this and this. This game is over. He has probably Hydro Pump. Okay, he's stalling out the Trick Room now, which is clever. Okay. Trick Room is over. And I mean, with the 2 Pokemon I have in the back, I really don't want Trick Room anymore. I just will attack him, let him kill one of my Pokemon, and the Pokemon that comes in should do the rest. Okay, he's killing Lampent, which is fine. Probably he has predicted Ally Switch or something. Okay, game is over. Pretty solid win. I think I've won both games 3-0. That brings me a step closer to the playoffs. Good game. You had a really hard matchup. Once I seen your team, I was sure you can't really handle my Regice. Probably. Maybe with Salazzle, with another fire type Pokemon. Yeah, but I really had the better matchup against you, so looking forward to see your last match next week. And thanks for playing, Tobi, and I think we maybe see us again in the VDL or maybe in the playoffs. I don't know how your standings are right now. So thanks for playing, and we'll see us next week.